Tahanjo. Hey, guy pulled in behind me today. You trying to cut through? Feel like you got caught, did you? I'll wait for this Volvo. I got some, yeah, but maybe I was a little negative in my last video. I'm sorry. Let's talk about something positive today, shall we? I don't know how it came up in my feed. I forgot my earplugs today, by the way, so if I'm talking a little loud. I saw something cool came across my YouTube feed a few days ago. And I'm not sure why it came across my feed, but you know, those of you who've been listening to me for a little while know that I get fixated on certain songs. You know, I'm a musician. I've been in love with music for my entire life, and you know, from the womb on until now. So it's been a good run music-wise. But I get fixated on certain songs. There's something in them that I just need to process over and over and over again. And they're not always typical songs to what you know, what you might think I enjoy listening to. Like I got stuck on, oh, you've seen now. Maybe I can understand why I came across my feed. But I got stuck on that Casey Musgraves song "Slow Burn" for a little bit. And there's a real incredible nature to that album that was on too. But that song in particular, gotta get this engine mount situation taken care of. The shake, rattle, and roll. Something in that track "Slow Burn" is just so the instruments that are chosen. I mean, forget the production, but the way the song is just put together. You know, including the choices of instrument, phraseology. You know, you get stuff in there that sounds, it's like real stoner, but then you get a thing that's kind of like when the violin comes in, it's kind of like nasally and breathless, almost like, you know, the Beatles "Within You, Without You," that song, one of my favorite Beatles songs off Sgt. Pepper. And you know, there's just the song is just rich with interesting stuff and meaningful stuff. So I was stuck on that one for a long time. And then you know, Sarah Jarosz, she's a bluegrass, I don't even know how to say her last name. It's Sarah Jarosz, maybe. She's a bluegrass artist. She plays an octave mandolin. And she had a song called "Jealous Moon" that came out. It has my favorite drum fill of the year that came out. And again, it's the same thing. Now that song, "Jealous Moon," is such a great pop song. I mean, it's a killer pop song. Its composition, its execution, it's just a killer. Whether you like that style of music or not, that song crushes. It's really, really good. And so, you know, I've listened to that one quite a bit, and I like to find covers that are really good too. And you know, I haven't found any great covers of "Jealous Moon" yet. I'm sure they're out there. "Slow Burn," you know, you get a lot of, like, it's people trying to do it the same way, girls trying to sound exactly like her and do it, and like, I'm not so interested in that. If I know you personally, I'm really interested, but if I don't know you, it's like, okay, well, that's fine. I'd just rather listen to the original. But I like the unique takes, or the one-offs, the things like that. So I guess, what's his name, Joe Buck or something? That sounds like a football commentator name. I think his name is Joe Buck or something. He does a really nice version. It's just him and a buddy, and you know, they've tracked some things ahead of time, but yeah, it's a really nice version. But anyway, that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Here to talk about the pollen that's making everybody suffer. The song that came across my feed, speaking of pollen, look at this guy, huh? It's called, give me a second, "Spring into Summer." by Lizzy Mcalpine, whom I don't believe I had ever heard of. And so I'm not sure why a song of hers came across my feed, except that, so Lizzy Mcalpine, she's one of those like female confessional singers whom, like, I'm not interested much. I think it's a valuable style of music. This, you know, you get your classical confessional poets and stuff. I mean, just being a confessional songwriter or lyricist is that's not a negative thing. People rag on that a lot of times, but you know, hey, some of your favorite songs are probably in the confessional vein. But anyhow, Spring into Summer, and it's not the studio version. So what I ended up stumbling across was a live version. I think it's from the MGM Music Hall in Boston, and she and her band had just polished up the song, and so it's a live video from a show in Boston, and as she introduces the song, she says, "Oh, this is a song I wrote an hour ago," you know, and the place goes crazy. You know, she's like, yeah, she talks about, like, she had an idea, a small idea for it many, you know, a long time ago, or a time ago, and didn't do anything with it. And so on her way to Boston, she was listening through her voice memos and stuff, and she came across something. So she thought, man, now it might be the time, like there's something to this. So she brought it to the band, and basically the band and she wrote the rest of the song together. And then you know, gutsy musicians that they are, and competent musicians, they went ahead and played it in front of an audience that same afternoon, or that same evening. Crazy, gutsy, but that, you know, when you're a professional and when you're a creative and you're willing to just put it out there, it's incredible what can happen sometimes. And the performance, she's got the words next to her. I don't think you know, I've checked out a couple other videos subsequently, and I don't think she's the type that has a confidence monitor. I think she just knows her songs. But this one's so new that she's got the, you know, printout of the lyrics, so she remembers how to play it. And to watch the band communicate on stage and just revel in the gift that live music is, and that creativity is, and like they are playing a song that they're extremely proud of, and that they've really polished up well, but it's still got some little flaws because it was literally a brand new song. And so I really, although these studio versions fine, that live version from Boston, I think it's MGM Music Hall, is just spectacular. And man, I was like, wow, okay, that kind of a situation can really put an artist over the top for me, because that's like, so I've listened to a couple of interviews subsequently as well, so it's going to totally ruin my YouTube feed. I have to say, it has potential to ruin it. But anyway, I listened to some interviews, and some they got some, like, you know, got the cameras rolling in the studio, so I've been able to see the band communicate. And apparently this band is relatively new to her, and so she's had albums out before. Lizzy Mcalpine is who I'm referring to, and they're fine, and they're, you know, produced in such a way and whatever. However, she somehow got a hold of this band, man, and these guys are unbelievable musicians, and it really gave me a hunger for writing music again in a band situation. And you know, I used to write and record music, and I used to write and record it with other people. And what's up, dude? Yeah, it looks like Mark Rober. Funny. But anyway, so I haven't done it in a while because my buddy who had the recording studio in his basement, he passed away. A great dear friend of mine, also my riding buddy. He also had a lowrider. His was an 07. And when he passed away, I have not written music with anybody since, and it's been years now, you know. So, but watching the band interplay and watching, they've got the making of the album that song's from. I think the album is called Older, maybe. But anyhow, there's a making of, and it's about an hour long. And to watch the interplay between the band as she's bringing her ideas, she has the concepts of the songs, and she's trying to express it through these guys who are trying to express her vision in their masterful way. It just, I was like, man, I miss that so much. Being in a room of creatives and like somebody just plays something just out of the blue, and it's like, wait, what was that? What was that? You know, play that again, you know, and a song can like take a U-turn or a different direction that's way far beyond anything like I might have had in my head to begin with, you know. Man, incredible. So yeah, check it out if you're into watching a band. Now, she's young and she talks like she's young, so but don't get turned off by her you know, don't look down on her because she's young. I'll say that to quote a famous author. But anyhow, just watch the interplay and just you know, admire the guts you know, of her and her band to write a song, finish a song an hour before a show and play it in front of thousands of people. It's just incredible. Really good, really inspiring. And I thought I'd share that with you. So if I think about it, I'll leave a link down below and just enjoy. All right, guys, beautiful. Oh, man, somebody's cooking hamburgers. Brought to you by ADD. ADHD, maybe. I don't know. Get a motorcycle and the H part will evaporate. You'll be too busy to tap your leg. I still do it sometimes on the bike. Annie, what am I talking about? I got to let you go. Bye. Love you. Love you. Have a great day. Oh, it's great. Sorry, I saw a video where a guy, maybe it was a commercial, but a guy was talking to his boss and he accidentally said I love you and then hung up, and then the look of horror on his face as he's like, how do I walk that back? It's just priceless. So I thought I'd share that with you too. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.